Angry Laker fan nation. How we doing out there? It's your host, your boy Big J. Let's go on ahead and let's get right on into the preview of Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals between the Denver Nuggets and, you guessed it, the team that had a 0.02 chance of making it to the NBA playoffs. You got to make it to the playoffs before you can make it to the Western Conference Finals. A team that started out 2-10. A team where they said that the core of that team is too old. They just don't have it no more. They're not tough enough. The roster's not built for success. They're not built to make a run. Better yet, make the playoffs, make a run for a championship. Well, here we are with the Denver Nuggets against the Los Angeles Lakers in the Western Conference Finals. Let's let that sink in for a second. All right, let's play. So, it's very clear the Los Angeles Lakers, as well as the Denver Nuggets, have both had a hell of a season to get to this point. I'm going to start out with the Denver Nuggets. This season, this postseason, as well as this season, they have shown why they are who they are. They are the number one seed in the Western Conference for a reason. Nikola Jokic has been sensational. We could make a debate for him bringing home the MVP trophy from this season, even though shout out to Joel Embiid from the Philadelphia 76ers. He took that home. But I would not sit down and have a debate with anyone who would want to say that Nikola Jokic was in true form of deserving that award again. He did everything that he needed to do for his team. He showed that he was valuable without his team. We've seen what happens down the stretch leading into the playoffs when he was recovering from an injury. I like to call it load management, but when he was recovering from that injury, you could see how much that team relies on him and how much he is the spark plug that keeps them that keeps this engine driving. I also have to say that, he's grown a lot since the Los Angeles Lakers faced him a couple years back. I know the Lakers are probably going back and looking at that tape and saying, yeah, we've got these guys before, but this isn't the same team. Okay, there are some things that Denver can do, especially with the Matrix. That's what I call Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon is the Matrix. Okay, when that young man wants to play ball, he can play ball. And really, the only people that can really stop Aaron Gordon is Aaron Gordon. He's a talent. He's phenomenally gifted on the defensive end. He's very strong. He's got a good basketball IQ. Sometimes late in the games, he does make some decisions on the offensive end that can be a little questionable. His shot selection is, it's definitely, if you play him the way you need to play him, and this is something that LeBron James will obviously be keying in with the knowledge that he has and the experience that he has. It's about putting pressure on Aaron Gordon and putting him in positions to where he doesn't want to take a shot that's not within his rhythm. Aaron Gordon is a guy that uses his strength and his size and his athletic ability and footwork to put himself into positions to take shots that he wants to take. And primarily, his objective is to get to the cup. He's a big rim attacker. He's still young. He's a high flyer. That's part of his game. Now, we all know that he's got a good mid-range, and he also can shoot the ball a little bit, but primarily this guy wants to get down and get down to the rack. The Lakers are going to definitely need to switch and communicate on those pick and rolls. We all know Denver is very, very talented on that pick and roll, especially led by Nikola Jokic, who runs it better than damn near most of the point guards in this league. He's a great floor general. And the thing about Nikola Jokic is he's a guy that you have to respect his shot. You have to respect his range. You can't play underneath of a screen because he'll just shoot the ball right over the top of you and be running the other end laughing at you. That's something that we're going to have to be wary of in this series. I get that we played the Golden State Warriors, but this is not the Golden State Warriors. These guys have a lot more weapons they can rely on. I know you're going to say, who? I don't know the name of these guys. It's not going to matter. Their bench scores points, and their starting five is consistent night in and night out. And when one guy has a bad game, another one has a good game. Now, versus Phoenix, the series versus Phoenix, we did see some lacks on the defensive end for Denver. I do feel that Denver does have some similarities to Golden State as far as their approach to the game. They rely on their offensive ability to carry them. And they spot play defense. It's not that they just spot play because they don't have the defensive ability. They don't. Their switches are a little slow. I feel that Aaron Gordon and KCP are their two best defenders. But Jamal Murray and Jokic are definitely going to be someone that we need to exploit. The Lakers side, they sometimes get trapped on pick and rolls. They have lost communicate. They have, their communication gets these guys lost. They go scrambling a lot. When they had their losses against the Phoenix Suns, we saw a lot of that. And I think the Lakers need to take a page out of some of the things that Monty Williams was able to do. Now, the good thing for the Los Angeles Lakers is they're not the Phoenix Suns. They have a lot deeper of a bench. Our defense has been the best in the postseason, and as well as our offensive efficiency has gotten better. It's been up and down, but I feel that if we play the defense that we need to play, the Lakers need to play very physical out the gate, put pressure on their ball handlers, and meet Jokic before he even crosses a half-court line. Treat him the same way that you treated Stephen Curry and the ball handlers from Golden State. Let's not let these guys get comfortable and get into their half-court sets. And then also, transition defense. It's not that Denver always likes to push, but Denver is a team that likes to feel where you're at. And sometimes the Lakers are a little bit slow on getting back. We know that, obviously, from the year that we've had. That's been one of the biggest weaknesses within the Lakers' defense is communicating, switching, rebounding, defensive rebounding, and just getting back in transition. Shot comes off the rim wrong. They get a break. They get a rebound. They're running. They got numbers. Sometimes we just give up layups or we take careless fouls. That's not what we need against this team. They're a great free throw shooting team, and they're an offensive efficient team. We don't want to fall in a deficit and play from behind against them because it could be something that could not end a good way for us tonight. This game is going to come down to us just playing physical, playing fast, and playing smart. There is a big storyline behind this game. There's no secret here. KCP, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, used to be a Laker. He won a championship with us, and he also defeated the Denver Nuggets a couple years back when we played them in the bubble. Well, now that's changed. KCP is now going to be facing off against a team that he felt should have gave him the money they should have gave him, which that ultimately led him parting ways with the Lakers and signing a contractual agreement and playing for the Denver Nuggets. This is going to be a game for him that's going to be filled with emotions. And I think the Lakers need to not play into it. We need to play our game plan, do the things that we do on both ends of the floor, and just relax. Okay? I know that LeBron James, with the experience that he has, he's going to tell these guys what they need to do, and he's just going to say, let's play together as a team. We won. We're going in here together. They went on the road and they won road games in previous two series against their previous opponents. They're going to need to steal one or two. I think, hell, they're going to need to steal two here because Denver is a very tough team. This is a series that has potential to go 6 games in favor of the Lakers. I have the Lakers winning this series, but I wouldn't be surprised if something happens along the way and it does go 7. I just feel that as long as Anthony Davis is consistent, he comes out, asserts himself defensively immediately, gets after Jokic, and makes the rest of the Nuggets have to beat them. I feel that that's going to be what this series comes down to. That's going to be the deciding factor. The matchup between Anthony Davis and Nikola Jokic, as well as LeBron James against Gordon. Okay, Aaron Gordon is a talent, and LeBron James knows that. He's watched this young man since he came into the league. He's played against this young man. He knows the task that is ahead of him. Now, the thing that the Lakers are going to have going for them in their favor is offensively taking advantage of what they had going last series. Those flex screens, those pick and roll dives. Defensively, Denver gets lost sometimes in the pick and roll. They don't switch that well. And then running the transition, getting some good steals, getting some pressure, or getting good defensive rebounds, and guys just getting on their horse and pushing it up to the floor. LeBron's going to need to be the locomotive that we need him and that we have known him to be. The Akron Hammer, or a.k.a. the Los Angeles Hammer, we need that to come out tonight. We're going to need you, LeBron, to put your back to the basket and play physical. Let's try to get these guys down in the paint in foul trouble, because I feel once Nikola Jokic and Gordon go down, the second unit for the Denver Nuggets on that back end in the post, I feel that they don't have enough to really contain the Lakers down there. Now, the Lakers are going to need to open up the bench. I feel that Tristan Thompson needs to somehow, some way get inserted into the series, even if it's for 5-10 minutes to get a couple fouls, take some charges. Let him be the guy that he is. He is a junkyard dog type player. He's a guy that'll eat the scraps that come off the plate. He's a guy that'll drink water with oil in it. Okay? Not a lot of rosters have those guys, but championship rosters have players like that. You signed him for a reason. Give that man some damn playing time. He's an NBA champion. Respect him. It doesn't matter how long, 5 minutes, 2, 3, 4. Let's use this man for what he is. A ball player that wants to win a championship. This organization wants to win a championship through everything that we've been through. From day one, from being counted out by every damn publication of media that there's out there. Everybody. From the damn LA Times, New York Times, ESPN, I don't give a damn. You can all sue me. You all counted them out. And where are they at now? Shout out to Kendrick Perkins, though. Because we kept it 100. He knew what was going on out here. Defense wins championships. The one thing that the Los Angeles Lakers have had from the beginning of the season until now is they've had defensive prowess and people that give a damn on the defensive end. I'm so sick and tired of everybody thinking this freaking league revolves around throwing up bombs and just getting it done on the offensive end. It's a two-way game, offense and defense. And it also comes down to who's willing to get dirty and get on the damn floor. Throw elbows. Take technical fouls. Get charges. Open up the bench tonight. Open it up. There's 2 damn series left, and you're in one of the 2 that's left. You're not going to make it to the next series if you don't open this damn bench up. Because Denver's going to unlock their bench, and they're going to give it everything they have. Because they don't want to go home. And if you haven't been paying attention to how they played this season, and even in the postseason, you might want to open that up. Because they're full of energy, and they're with guys that hustle on both ends of the damn court. What the hell are they collecting per diem for? What the hell are they getting on the damn plane for if their asses are going to put any damn minutes on the damn box score? You got a man on your damn bench that's got a championship ring. Acknowledge it. Use it. It's like having a damn bomb and somebody else doesn't have one. It's like the other person doesn't have a damn fighter jet, but you got fighter jets and bomber jets. Use it. Sorry. Pardon me. It just makes my kettle boil. I mean, it's like, come on. Use what you have. So tonight, the keys to the game. Transition, guys. Great defense, north and south. Keep them off the free throw line. Denver is one hell of a free throw shooting team. Let's not get into a free throw contest. Hands out east and west. Shot goes up, north and south defense. Contest shots and stay out of the landing area, please. Again, these guys are great free throw shooters. Not trying to give up free throws. Okay? Anthony Davis. Consistency. However you want to insert yourself on the floor, whether it's on the offensive and defensive end, or if you just want to facilitate and control the defense and just facilitate the offense. As long as we have a good flow and everybody's comfortable in getting the shots that they want to get, we have good spacing, and we're making good decisions on both ends of the floor, it starts with you. LeBron James, you know what you need to do. You have a very big assignment. Keep AG off the ground. Keep that man grounded and keep him off the rim. I have the Lakers winning this game 110-107. I feel it's going to be a close one just because it's a first game. It's a feel-out for both teams. And there's just some matchups that I feel are just going to be tight. You know, D'Angelo Russell, I know I didn't mention him, but D'Angelo Russell, Lonnie Walker, and Dennis Schroeder, all those guys are going to have to come through big tonight, as well as the bench. Tristan Thompson needs to get out there, even if it's just for a couple minutes. AD is going to need as much help down there in the paint as well as LeBron James with the matchups that they have. Let's go Lakers.